Introducing first, from Providence, Rhode Island, weighing 161 pounds, 162, 162! That guy, Scotty Slade! His opponent from Lowell, Massachusetts, weighing 200 pounds, the Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Monte!
The bell sounds, the Chaotic Wrestling Showcase match underway. Being joined by a man synonymous with Chaotic Wrestling and Brian Fury. Tell me about Scotty Slade and Chase Del Monte.
Well, Scotty Slade, somewhat familiar to fans of Beyond Wrestling here. One half of Team Friendship, kind of venturing out on his own these days. And Chase Del Monte, the current Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Champion for his third reign currently.
I'm assuming that you've shared the ring with both of these competitors on multiple occasions.
Many times, many times. Chase Del Monte not scared to take any shortcuts, as you just saw right there.
Tell me about Chase Del Monte's background. How long has he been wrestling?
He's been wrestling a little over 12 years now. Originally from the Jersey Shore, not like the show. Well, I guess like the show, but he doesn't act like the people from the show.
And he came up to New England to break into wrestling?
Yes, he lives in Lowell. His family moved up this way. That's where he's from. He used to travel down to Delaware, did a lot of stuff for Jim Kettner and ECWA.
Recently coming back from a pretty big injury?
Him and Warbeard Hansen had a big match where he landed straight in the top of his head. Ended up messing up his neck pretty bad. This is only like his third or fourth match since being back from the injury. Big time headlock takeover there from that guy, Scotty Slade.
Yeah, Scotty Slade certainly knows how to make the most of his size.
Originally trained by Brutal Bob Evans, then trained a little bit with Steve Bradley, and then with me as well. Scotty Slade, been around for a while.
Maybe 8 or 9 year veteran?
Right around there. Well, if you count the backyard years with you, he's been around a lot longer than that.
That'll be a Beyond Demand exclusive someday.
Crowd enjoying the New England Showcase thus far. Do you agree?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's always good to, feature wrestlers that, this is one thing that I think is very important, is that Beyond Wrestling has a very big platform, especially when it comes to reaching fans on a national and an international level, that a lot of promotions in New England simply don't have. And, back in the day, I used to think it's like, oh, why do these wrestlers, why do these promotions want to exist in their own bubble? Kind of, not really realizing that every promotion suits a different need. I mean, if you look at the type of business that Chaotic Wrestling does, multiple shows every month, packed houses, Cold Fury 14?
15.
15.
Coming up this Friday, yeah.
I mean, there's going to be, close to 1,000 fans in attendance?
It's going to be a huge packed crowd. That's their biggest show of the year. It's very similar to Beyond's American Rana. That's the big one.
Yeah, I'd love to have 1,000 people for American Rana.
That won't happen here. We're already at the limit.
It's so hot here, we're about to set the smoke alarms off.
Very hot. Chase Del Monte catching his breath because how hot it is right now.
Well, perhaps Scotty Slade's going to have to take a page out of his opponent's playbook and chase him to the floor.
Oh, I see what you did there.
I did it. I went there.
Oh, he tricked him.
Where did he go?
Ah!
And then he popped him in the mouth.
That was a slap to the face, ladies and gentlemen.
One thing I like is that we're starting to see some of the wrestlers that already competed in the New England Mania matches coming out to even studying guys they might wrestle with, guys that they can learn from.
Ah! That steel post does not give. But yes, they're watching, they're supporting, they're learning, they're all of the above.
I mean, everybody takes a different path. I mean, some guys it can happen within a year or two. Other guys are grinding out for 12 years like Chase Del Monte, but
Chase is a guy that traveled a lot in his early years, did some things, then he kind of settled down and stayed at home for a while. Got comfortable. I honestly think he got comfortable. It's not taking anything away from his talent and stuff, but traveling just wasn't in the cards for him anymore. And now he's kind of got a second wind as far as his wrestling career goes, and he's really trying to get out there and start wrestling a lot again.
Oh! Scotty Slade's not going to be doing too much wrestling after that.
The apron of the ring has literally no give. and that doesn't feel pretty.
I mean, Scotty Slade, if he had the wherewithal, probably would have been to his benefit to roll into the ring, because now he's in danger of being counted out.
Happens very rarely here at Beyond Wrestling, I ain't gonna lie.
It's a lot on the line. I mean, that's something that's going to shoot you down the card quickly, losing by count out.
Yeah, a 10 count is much more difficult than a 3 count. I can't remember. People say winning by count is the easy way out. I disagree. It's a lot harder to win by count out. Chase getting his man bun back in order in the center of that ring there.
I'm kind of surprised the hipster doofuses of Providence, Rhode Island, giving him a hard time about it. Wait till they get a load of your hairstyle later on.
Big time sunset flip.
Well, it looks like Scotty Slade took the better of that 10 count to try and rest himself, but he walked right into that backbreaker. Del Monte has picked his target.
The Del Monte douche splash, I call that.
That's what you call it. What does Palladino call it when he does legit commentary?
I don't know. Applying a hold to a man after you just took all the breath out of him with that splash is a smart strategy. Do you agree?
Yeah, absolutely. We were just talking about this. That's what Triple H was doing against Jammin' Jack Connor, especially, Scotty Slade's a high-energy competitor. You might not pick up the victory with a hold like this, but you're certainly going to wear him down. You can plan your next course of attack.
Exactly. Not only are you wearing the man down, but you're able to get your wits about yourself.
You get to wear the man down while you wear your man bun.
Yes.
Coming off the ropes. Oh, man.
Big time knee lift. Eat your heart out, Jake the Snake.
Scotty Slade walked right into that.
Then the big high clothesline. Chase Monte loves the clothesline right in the throat and jaw area.
All right, I didn't hook the left. That one's on me.
She said Chase Del Monte, the current Chaotic Wrestling champion?
He is. He is the current Chaotic Wrestling heavyweight champion. He's
non-title match here. Who are both these competitors facing at Cold Fury?
Chase Del Monte is wrestling against the sure thing, Mark Sherman, in the main event. And then Scotty Slade getting a shot at the New England title against the real deal, Brandon Locke.
Oh, wow, so both of these guys in title matches, Chaotic Wrestling's biggest show of the year. As you said, Slade's affiliation.
He is going to the north. He just pointed to me like I'm going to know what's going on here. Or like this is for me, maybe.
He's dedicating this. He was twisting the bun.
He just tightened it up a little bit. 8. Some soul food there.
What do you think he was going for? Maybe a leg drop?
I think he was going for the old Jerry Lawler punch.
Fist drop. I mean, let's face it, when you get punched in the face, it kind of sucks. But when a dude does like a jumping landing punch, that's a pretty good move.
It is. And then when you jump up the middle and eat a boot like that.
Yeah, it's hard to connect with, though.
It's not the fall, it's the sudden stop. That's what they say,
I look at
right?
it like this. When you swing a hammer, right, the part that's hitting the nail, it's all the energy comes to that one pinpoint. Same thing doing one of those diving fists. Now just swinging wildly, speaking of fists.
Seated jawbreaker. Returning the high line.
Oh!
Running knee. Scotty Slade fired up.
Scotty Slade sent me a message. I did not have time to put it up, but he said that after his match, of all the people that competed in New England Mania, you would remember him. He's made a pretty good impression on the crowd right now.
He sits with it.
He's made a good impression on the mat with Chase Del Monte's body.
Oh, great pinning combination there. Tides have certainly turned in this match. Kevin Quinn, the senior official here at...
He's pretty authoritative.
He is. Well, when you can bench press 250 pounds like him or something like that, you can be pretty authoritative. Come on now.
That was a bit cheap. But I'm assuming it's tactics like that are keeping Chase Del Monte, the Chaotic Wrestling champion, fresh off of an injury.
Veteran maneuvers, as us old-timers say.
Are you going to be looking to connect with perhaps something like that going up against Dickinson?
I don't think something like that would work against a guy like Dickinson at 250 pounds. I don't think I could just pull him in like that. I don't think it would work.
So you're confident you're going to be able to lock in the branding iron later tonight?
I am 100% confident I will lock him in it. I've locked bigger men in it. Chase Del Monte, very agile. Uh-oh.
Oh!
Huge! DDT up the middle. Oh! I don't think you can get nearer 2 fall. 2 fall, 2 count, near fall?
Near count?
Then you just had right there.
Del Monte's not moving.
Chase, clearly a very resilient man. Another reason why he's the Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Champion.
Scotty Slade sizing him up.
What do you think he's going for here? What do you think he's waiting for?
I'm not
Rather
sure
than
about
grabbing him and attacking him.
Every single match tonight, I've seen somebody make this mistake. You have your opponent down, keep him down. It's like all these competitors have tunnel vision. You know, I hate to say it, it's like they kind of want to get their shit in. It's like, oh, I know this is the move that's going to impress this crowd, so that's what they go for. They miss. Oh, and they come close to losing.
He banged him. He banged him. He never saw it coming. Chase is stunned. Cradle to the grave. This is the sign for the cradle to the grave pile driver. He hooks up through the legs, adding that extra leverage.
I think spinning's gross. I don't blame Chase Del Monte. I hope he knocks Scotty Slade's teeth down his throat.
It's disgusting. It is a defiant act, but it is also a disgusting act.
Connor with another knee left.
Backslide, backslide, backslide.
Slade's bleeding from the
Reversing the backslide.
Brought him over.
Feet.
And now the cradle.
There is the cradle to the grave. Nobody gets up from that.
Chase Del Monte victorious. Fury, I wish you luck later on tonight against Chris Dickinson.